Hello all, Project Wargaming here with an update on the Battle of Berlin board. So in a previous video, kind of talked about this little section here and showed you how I was rubbling up some of the buildings. And then in the meantime, I was just printing off tons and tons of buildings. So as you can see, I've gotten everything all printed off and really got them kind of situated as far as how they will look, and then I just need to further kind of rubble them up. You can see here that I have gone in and really, made them look like the things are tore apart, and just just made them look like that, but gives you kind of a good little street level view and feel for kind of how a city looks when you're traveling through it. So I'm happy with where that's at. I have also decided that I want to have one factory. So what I did was I just used Tinkercad and made a factory model. I actually uploaded that to my Project Wargaming Thingiverse page a couple of days ago. So that's available if anybody wants to download that for free. Over through here, there was just a couple sections that I needed to finish up and got those done. So anyways, that is a view of one side of the board. So happy with how that turned out. This side over here is turned out pretty well as well. I have printed off some buildings here for train areas, and really happy with kind of how that looked. And then also what I decided to do, I did something different here. I went back in and cut out this piece and cut out everything to make it kind of one big piece so that I could actually have train tracks coming through here. On the map itself, the road, these actually went under the road, but I, didn't want to go back in and try to do that. And I wanted to still make it so that I could take this off and use it differently in the future. So I just decided to go this route. The game will actually have the Russian players already set up beyond this area. So there's actually not going to be any fighting in this area as far as the game board goes. So it's just there for looks. So I think that's done it well. Built a couple different buildings. These over here in this area are actually models that I casted myself as well, or modeled up myself, and then used my 3D printer to bring those about. So I'll probably put those up on Thingiverse in the future as well. That you can see is kind of the old style of buildings over there in the corner. And then this is kind of the official district down here. So this is a model that is fairly loosely based off of Kroll Opera House. So if you go and just type that into Google and get the images, you'll see that there were lots of arches in the bottom and then kind of a 3-story tall building and things. So it's loosely based on the Kroll Opera House, which sat across from the Reichstag. And then these over here are kind of the official buildings, government buildings and such, the intelligent buildings and things like that. Again, very loosely based on what they might look like. The areas are really also pretty loosely based on what they would have looked like too. So anyways, just thought I'd give you an update. So the plan now is to go in and start to rubble up all of these various sectors, blocks, get it looking something like this. And I can't remember if I did a video on how I walked my way through that, but I think I did. But the other thing was, on this I have just tons of pieces kind of left over, and so I put that into a coffee grinder and broke up a bunch of pieces, and I will use this to put onto the bases as well to make it look more rubbled. Here you can see some of the buildings that are left over and some of the sections as well. So anyways, that is it. There's your update, where I'm at and where I'm headed. So I hope you and yours have had a Merry Christmas and a good New Year's. I hope to post at least another video before New Year's on the progress on the board. So we will talk to you later.